Welcome to ChinaSecurities.com and Chinese Stocks TV, a daily, fast-paced, edgy show bringing the best press release out of the Chinese small mid-cap space every morning at the open, so you can hopefully profit from them and maybe find your next great Chinese investments. Thursday, September the 29th. I've got 3 press releases for you, great press releases. First up, CNY International trades on the symbol CSWG, put out their fiscal 2011 year-end results. This is a commercial hog breeder and supplier. I'll give you a little more information there. Highlights: revenue up 42% to a record 99.8. Let's just call that $100 million. Gross profit increased 84.5% to $26 million. Adjusted net income, and usually I don't pay attention to these, but there's a reason why I'm paying attention to it here, because it excludes a gain in the fair value of warrants. We don't want to be valuing those kind of things. I think that's great that the company's doing that. Nonetheless, excluding that gain, the fair value of warrants, adjusted net income rose 202% to $18.9 million or 73 cents per share. Net income increased 36.1 to $36.1 million or $1.40 per share. That's up from $4.3 million and 29 cents per share last year. That kind of blows me away, because I got to tell you, I've been saying over and over again, the babies are being thrown out the bathwater. Take a good look at CNY International. Make sure it doesn't have any skeletons in its closet, but it closed at 40 cents yesterday, and today they're reporting net income of $1.40 per share. I can't figure that out. The company owns and operates 2 farms in the Heilongjiang province with an aggregate annual capacity of over 11,000 breeding hogs. The company says they sold about 500,000 commercial hogs in the Beijing market for the fiscal year into June 30th, 2011. So it all looks great. The numbers are there. Market cap, $9.78 million. Revenues of $99.8 million. The babies are being thrown out the bathwater. It's got to be the time to get into these deals. So do your own due diligence. I think there's going to be a lot of money to be made in these companies over the next 24 months, and you'll do yourself well by taking a close look. Let's move on to Bohai Pharmaceuticals. OTC, BOPH is a symbol. This is a China-based pharmaceutical company engaged in the production, manufacturing, and distribution of modernized traditional Chinese medicines in China. They put out their fiscal 2011 numbers. Here are the highlights. Revenue up 37.2% to $81.3 million. Gross profit up 30.4% to $64 million. Net income was $14 million or 75 cents per diluted share. That's against $9.1 million and 55 cents per share last year. Again, let's talk about that number. 75 cents in earnings, and yet they closed yesterday at 88 cents. Their 52-week range is 231 on the high, 75 cents on the low. Folks, I know there's fear coming out of China. I know it's hard to figure out who's who, given some of the catastrophes that have taken place there. But do your due diligence. These are the kind of companies you got to follow as closely as possible, because once we figure out who's real and who's not, I think you're going to see rocketing gains. I mean, look at this company alone here, 75 cents per share. Even if you give it a multiple of 4, just a basic multiple of 4 times earnings, when all the dust settles, that's talking about $3 a share, and yet they closed yesterday at 88 cents. The gains could be spectacular. And finally, China New Media Corp. I think this company has had a bit of a history. Don't quote me on that, but I think they've had a bit of a history. Go take a look closely. This is an advertising media company with an outdoor media network made up of billboards and buses and taxi stops and things like that. Revenue up 47% to $20.5 million. Net income up 16% to $5 million or 18 cents per share. And again, company closed at 32 cents yesterday, giving you less. It's about just under 2 times earnings, not more than 1.5, but not 2. So let's call it 1.7 times earnings. Their 52-week trading range, $2 on the high, 25 cents on the low. Market cap just $8 million. However, I caution you, go take a look at the company's past. Make sure there aren't any skeletons in the closet there. Otherwise, that's a wrap. Quality over quantity. 3 great press releases for you coming to the Chinese space. Even if one of these turns out to be the real candidate that you've been looking for, you will be well rewarded. Go do your own due diligence. That's a wrap. See you tomorrow. Have a great day.